Topic of the day. Today's topic: being open to possibilities, being open to ideas. Just the idea of being open to all of the universe's magic and opportunities and whatnot. It's all well and good to have yourself figured out, know exactly where you're going, and those sorts of things. But I feel a lot of us get a little too rigid, a little too closed on our own ideas, our own likes, for trying to push out the dislikes, those sorts of things. I've had a lot happen to my life in the last few years that I would have never expected or considered would happen just on my own ideas and my own energies. I believe in what I believe, and I do what I do, and yet some of the kindness that's been shown to me, some of the opportunities that have arrived have just blown my mind, that because I was open to try something, open to interact with somebody, open to see where something would go, that it has turned into something meaningful and important, or been a beneficial part of my life, or been the reason that things worked out when there was no other way. And this could go a lot of ways, Sometimes there might be somebody that could help you that's going to not have a good attitude about it. Well, if you could just be open and understanding that they're going to have that bad attitude, but they're still going to help you, well, then you get that help. You may meet somebody that you're like, random occurrence, that honestly ends up being the person that introduces you to someone else that's super important in your life, or that they just become a super important part of your life later on down the road. I talked about that in one of my other recent videos. So stay open, just open to the possibilities of what could go on in your day. Once again, it's great to have a plan. Plans are super helpful. Plans are the way things get done a lot of times. But even within a plan, give yourself some wiggle room. When you plan out your day, I've known people who plan every moment, every minute pretty much of their day, and if they end up with any free time, they try and cram something else in there. They just attempt to stay busy all the time and have the whole day planned out, the whole week planned out. Some openness, some free time, some space has been proven by tech companies to improve efficiency, to improve effectiveness, to improve employee output. Google and Apple and other tech companies have found that when they give their people 20% of their day to do whatever they want, they're up to 40% more efficient, effective, and just their output becomes greater, 20 to 40%. So your life is the same way. So give yourself that space, that free time, that openness every day, at least one day a week. Two preferably, and not just the weekend. Dear God, maybe make Saturday a day where you get things done, Sunday a day of rest, and then take a chill day on Tuesday or Thursday. But being open to people, being open to ideas, being open to the idea that being open to I don't know. I don't know is an amazing thing. If we drop all our assumptions and realize that we don't know, it's amazing that things, especially when it comes to people and relationships souring, it's amazing how many of them over the years have been because people made assumptions and then put investment into it and then acted on it and such. Not something I really want to go into detail-wise, but yeah, let's drop the assumptions and be open to how little we actually know about people and situations, and become more informed before we form these deep-seated opinions and take actions and such. So be open to good ideas, new ideas, ideas that are contrary to your own. I want to get into this idea of right and wrong because I don't believe in it a lot of the time. But yeah, so many people walking around thinking they're so right when just that attitude could be considered wrong because it gets in the way sometimes. And also, hate to break it to a lot of y'all out there, but it's debatable on how right you are, or if you are at all. So let's be open to the idea of being wrong and that being okay. Mistakes are the greatest way of learning in so many places. So yeah. And then life itself, like, life is beautiful. There's so many things that are worth paying attention to, caring about, putting your energy towards. And then this goes back to the last two videos of participating in the everyday and checking in with people. It's like, when you check in with people, be open. You might hear some stuff. You might not. Just be open to what people say and listen. And then participating in the everyday, that requires openness. It requires the ability to go, oh, I'm not doing anything tonight. Let's see what these three people are up to. Let's see if there's somewhere to go or somebody who wants to come over and have dinner, So just be open. Open your heart, open your mind, and explore what life and truth and authenticity are truly all about. Thank you for listening, watching, being part of this today. Chef Daddy 9000 out.